Slow-moving zombies. Yeah, fast-moving zombies, in my opinion, aren't zombies. Night of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. George Romero was the filmmaker that basically invented the genre, the zombie film genre. But also in my mind, the only true zombies are slow-moving zombies because they're two things. They're scary, but they're also ridiculous. And you can laugh at them, but at the same time, if you get surrounded by them, then there's real danger there. But scary and ridiculous also for me is life as well too, and that's what I wanted my zombies to be in Little Monsters. It's so good. Jeez. It's so good. So I showed my son is 8 years old, and I showed him Army of Darkness about 4 weeks ago. And I've got a Evil Dead 2 poster in my place, so he's always asked about it. He's not old enough to watch Evil Dead 2, obviously. It's excessively gory. It's a brilliant film, it's a masterpiece. But I went and re-watched Army of Darkness, which is Evil Dead 3. I was like, oh no, we can actually watch this. It's actually age appropriate. It's just slapstick, it's like a Three Stooges movie, meets a horror movie. So he loved it. We watched the entire movie. I was just in New York recently, and I had the good fortune to meet Sam Raimi. And when I met him, I told him that I just a week earlier had watched Army of Darkness with my son. He questioned me, is that really appropriate? And when I reminded him of what the movie was, oh yeah, actually it's fine, as long as it's not Evil Dead 2. He said, yeah, and I said, exactly. Lovely conversation, just he was a gentleman. It was one of the best experiences I've had meeting someone that meant something to me growing up. I Skyped my son the next day, again, my son, 8 years old, and I said, hey, guess what? I met the director of Army of Darkness last night. And my son said, you met Sam Raimi? And that's when I knew that I'm doing a good job as a parent. Braindead for me is the ultimate zombie comedy. And I think it still to this day has the most gory sequence in any movie ever. There's a sequence in that where there's like 50 zombies and someone with a lawnmower sort of mowing through them all. And it goes for about 10 minutes, this sequence, and it just builds and builds and builds, and it's just body after body, limb after limb, just going into this lawnmower and just being the guts being regurgitated back out. It's an incredible film. It's amazing Peter Jackson going on to be, what he is, basically. He is the New Zealand film industry, pretty much now. But this is a really incredible, just over-the-top masterpiece.
Party's over.